Hey everybody, welcome back. Left hand or right hand? Victor Kudo's third testimony.
The boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs.
Okay.
He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand!
We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was Google Glass. It is a small computer monitor often used by programmers.
A monitor? You mean like a television screen?
The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It is a common tool in the victim's line of work.
HDTV, CD, DVD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth.
It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
And those are the facts, in good old black and white.
Alright.
Alright. So I think that maybe he isn't lying.
Yeah.
And that's good for us. We don't, one thing is to discredit him, but another thing is to use his testimony to help us. If we can prove that he didn't actually drink from that cup, fuck yeah. Okay, the boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens in his specs. You know what makes... Did we figure out what's... Wait, here, just a second.
Okay.
Okay, I want the map. Okay, if the photo was taken from here, in this kitchen,
Yeah.
that showed the victim there,
Yeah.
so despite the stupid fucking floor plans that they decided not to put the X on the actual seat, so that the victim was on that seat, the far seat, and Victor Kudo was on the other side, over here,
Yeah.
over there, looking over, and he says that it was on the same, he was holding the ear on the same side as his eye?
Yeah.
That means, oh shit, yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
His left eardrum was ruptured, but he had his earpiece in his left eardrum.
How could he hear?
How could he hear? How could he?
Good one. Now it's time for your proud face. That's not a proud face. No, that's a, come on. Pride. No, you're trying too hard. You've never felt pride before, have you? Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. It's like this. Yeah, you really don't know pride. That's so sad. That's surprise, kind of like, or hoping that you don't get caught at something, like a fart. Alright. Okay, so... Okay, we'll just keep on going through this, though.
Okay.
Have we pressed this yet?
Yes, we have. We're holding everything. Pressing everything.
I'm gonna hold this. Okay, so we're pressing it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the victim was wearing an HMD?
HDTV, CD, DVD, what does it matter?
It was none of them, actually. But anyway. And you're sure that it was wearing the same earpiece on the same side?
No question. I can only see the side from his head from where I was sitting.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. You gonna say something about this, Phoenix? Or are you just gonna sit there? Okay. From the opposite table. See, he's just sitting here in court right now, just going. From the opposite table, he'd only have a view of the side of the victim's head. Yup. Phoenix just sat there, going like this, and nobody asked him to say anything. I was like, "What was your point, Phoenix?"
He kept fiddling with it all the time.
Hold it.
It seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Elg.
He was getting on my nerves. Rustling that paper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then you went and made all that fuss of dying from one sip of Javachino. Why, it takes 7 or 8 sips of Javachino to kill me. I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked.
So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. He's fiddling with it before he picked up the cup, too. Alright? The earpiece you mentioned, which hand did the victim touch it with?
You're one of those people. One of those people who uses his left hand to get things out of his right pocket. Or fasten his left cuff with his right hand.
That's a good joke.
And when the tour guide says on your right, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the one who looks really left. Well, aren't you?
No, I didn't mean.
That's me.
That is you. Yes, it is her. She is horrible with the left and right. I wonder what it is that makes somebody like that.
I don't know. My whole family,
Is
except
like
for 2 of my sisters, actually. 2 of my sisters are like, you guys are fucking idiots. I don't know why you always do this.
What about your dad? Your dad's a freaking surveyor.
My dad. My
so
dad.
basically you're saying you and your mom are, that you are your mom.
And my older sister.
Okay.
Half of my family is terrible for it. Fucking terrible.
You're also bad at quantifying members of a family.
I'm not good with
My whole family. Well, half my family.
I'm not good with numbers. Or directions. Or being a proud person.
Yes. You have nothing to be proud about it. I think that's becoming clear.
I think that's becoming abundantly clear.
All right. All right.
Obviously, he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. Ow! Ow! Ow!
So, if he had some says, Becky's not smart. So if he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess.
He's smart. He's so smart.
Okay. And then he uses the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. You seem to be very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudu.
That's because I know what I saw no matter what tricks you play on me.
It looks like he really did see the guy picking up the cup with his left hand. This is a dead end. No, it's not. Becky totally solved it.
Well, Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I am smart.
Yeah.
I am smart.
This is the first thing that you can be proud about. I want you to draw upon this experience here to remember what pride feels like for the rest of your life. Oh no, I don't want you to have a stroke. Stop being proud.
Yes, sir.
I think the guy is telling the truth. But even so, something's not quite right.
Then chuck evidence at him until he breaks.
But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions to his testimony, White. All right, so you're saying, okay. Where do we have specific evidence that says his left ear was damaged?
His profile.
Does it?
Yes, sir. Left eardrum is ruptured.
Good. Then all we have to do that. There we go.
Yep. Profile.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Ah, this is open and shut. Do the honors.
Objection.
Objection! Oh, that's not a proper objection.
I know, but it worked.
You gotta try it. You have to try it because I've had to do it for so long.
Okay, I'll do the next one. I'll do the next
Alright.
one and I'll make you proud.
I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Oh, are you fucking serious, Phoenix? Mr. Kudo! There is something very strange about your observations of the victim. You said he was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the HMD?
No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. I can only see that left side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
What did you say?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudu. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured!
Huh?
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear! Because he couldn't even hear in that ear!
Is that true, Captain?
It is.
Pretty pigeon!
Rubber.
Order! Order! Order!
This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He has only saw the waitress from behind, and he claims the victim was wearing his earpiece when he knows his victim when we know the eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot!
A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man, he's my drop of milk.
Captain, are you calling me a drip?
This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand.
I'll never back down! I know I'm right! The man drank the cappuccino with his left hand!
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup, with his held it in his right hand, and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw.
Objection. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee.
Which hand the victim used to pick up the cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poison coffee. Like this.
Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of the testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory was credible. And the results are clear. This old man's a fucking moron! And the testimony has been that the witness is useless.
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But, to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you Papa's old funny!
I'm sorry, Mr. Cujo. I love birdseed. You can do this all day. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further.
I didn't think it would end here.
Yeah.
That is all for now. The court is adjourned.
Hold it! Wait!
Good call.
If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Leave you, Mr. Kudo?
Thanks to you, that blue-suited young upstart here. I'm just a bubbling old man that I get Donna's teaser across his eyes now.
How is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept my mouth shut until now, but there's something else the court should know.
I'm surprised Godot just doesn't shut him down.
What?
There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you look sharp.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. I don't even know what that is.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown, huh? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
Sorry, Gramps. I already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 60-year-old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
68 years old is not old.
Not at all.
This game acts as though it's like fucking
He's about
90.
to die. He's about to die.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's enough, witness.
It's especially not old in their society in Japan.
Yeah, where their life expectancy
It's like
is
90
87.
Fucking 87. Jesus.
I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You bet. Much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds.
Yeah.
Video game reference. Final showdown. After this, the final showdown between Victor Kudu and Phoenix Wright on Video Games Awesome Live. Stay tuned, everybody.